up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. So this is a prequel story to the book We Were Liars, also by E. Lockhart, and that was actually one of the very first videos that I ever put out on this channel. I absolutely adored that story. It got me hooked on E. Lockhart. For some reason, when Family of Liars came out and I saw it, I was like, I don't know. I was very apprehensive about reading this book, and I think it's just because I loved We Were Liars so much, and I didn't really know like how she was going to add to it, because to me it was already just like so perfectly rounded up, and I loved it so much like that. With that being said, I wasn't super invested in this story. Family of Liars takes place in the 80s, so it is when like the moms and like the aunts are much younger, one of the times that they are visiting this island, and you really do see like the family dynamic and how the Sinclairs really grow up just kind of pushing everything to the side. Like the year before, like the youngest daughter had died, and they don't really acknowledge it, they don't talk about it, they don't grieve or anything, they just keep on plowing forward, and you see the mark that that leaves on these girls and how that affects them as they grow up. In this story, it's told from Carrie's perspective, and she thinks of herself kind of like as the Cinderella of the family, or is she the stepsister? She doesn't really know. She feels like an outsider. She doesn't feel like her sisters. And this summer, when their cousin brings a couple of boys in tow, she falls in love with one of them. She's having a great time, and of course, there are all these secrets just bubbling right under the surface. Like I said, I really just wasn't invested in the story at all. I didn't find Carrie a likable character, which was the point, but I really also didn't like any of the boys. It was very irritating. I liked the end. I thought the ending was really interesting, but I was really dragging my feet getting there. And I just remember reading We Were Liars and just being hooked like from start to finish, and then you get like that big thing at the end and you're like, whoa. And this one just, it really didn't live up to it for me. I feel like this book was interesting, but if you read it before We Were Liars, I feel like it kind of not necessarily spoils things, but it does spoil it a little bit. And then if you read it after We Were Liars, I just think it doesn't hold a candle to it. So overall, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this book. I feel like it just kind of exists. I don't really feel any different after reading it. I'm gonna give it a solid C-. I don't think it was necessarily a bad book. It just really didn't do anything for me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That's everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.